So we're excited because we have a lot of new people for our team, and we're actually looking for you guys too, because we know you guys have passions, you guys have visions for women as well. So we want to encourage you, like if you have a passion, like I love to help decorate, let us know. Like when we have events, we will call on you to help do that. If you love to be ministering to people or doing things like that, please let us know. We want to get you guys, the whole purpose of Empowered Women is we want to empower you in the giftings that you have to be able to use them within the body and without. So it's not about the leadership team per se. It's about all of us using what God has given us within the body to minister to one another and outside. So please let us know what your heart and what your passion is for as well. But we hope to have events quarterly so that we can get together and have something where we can be ministering to each other. You guys can be ministered to. There are going to be all kinds of different things. Hopefully have monthly meetings as well. I don't know how many of you were there for our prayer night that we had, which was wonderful and intimate. We want to have some of those times as well, some fellowship times, sometimes where you're going to be intimate with the Lord. We want to incorporate all those kind of things in what we're doing. We want to build community within the women so that we are knowing one another. We want to encourage the generations intermingling. I know we tend to gravitate towards our peer groups and we're more comfortable than necessarily people like our own age, just because we have probably more in common, like I'm 55, so my kids are grown, so I might have more in common with ladies like that. But in Titus, it talks about how we need that intergenerational connection. We need to have the older ladies talking with the younger ladies and talking to them about what we've been through and what they can expect and to encourage them of where they are. We need the younger ladies to keep us fresh, to keep us knowing, okay, this is what's important to us. Let's go into that. So we need the generations as well. I love what they're doing they have the 30s and 40s group, which is growing, I hear nothing but wonderful things about that. And that's so important to have that peer connection. But we also need those intergenerational connections. So I know in the past where we've had mentoring groups, we've tried many iterations of mentoring. We're not going to have a formal mentoring thing because so far that hasn't worked. But what we found is when you have these interpersonal connections, when we have these times where I get to sit and talk with people of different generations at our table, where we're getting to know each other and speaking into each other's lives, we have this organic mentoring that we're doing. It's just natural. It's like, hey, well, what did you do? Well, Trish was asking me, well, what did you do when your kids were in preschool and things like that. We had that chance to just talk and share each other's lives, where that's real ministry, where we hope to do by creating opportunities to build connections between each other. So we would love to see you guys out all the time, or as much as you can, because we know we all have lives, we all have kids, we have husbands, we have jobs, we have all those things. But we would love Empowered Women Ministry to be a time where you are receiving and also giving to the other women of Christ community.